the wonderful Linda Scott, who's here in the Man Cave, and Matt Canavan, who is sitting by and, getting ready for the next few days in Queensland. Matt, I'll just ask you about that scenario. Obviously, like everyone, you're going to be paying attention to where it hits at this stage, maybe a little further north of the sunny coast, but there's going to be a lot of worry for Queensland in the next few days. What's your advice to the hardcores who've seen it all before?
Well, just take precautions. Stay inside where you can and be safe. With the warning systems we have these days and modern buildings, everybody should be able to get through a cyclone safe. So that's the most thing we pray for, and any physical damage can be fixed later. It is going to be a worrying few days because it's an area obviously that doesn't get many cyclones, about 50 years since the last. So look, hopefully everyone does do that, bunker down, and Queenslanders will rebuild, I'm sure, like we always do. All
right, now, we're going to do a lot of speed dating here, so let's put our speed dating heads on here for answers to questions. Not quite yes or no, but, feel free to leave the third paragraph out sometimes on some stuff here. Simon Benson writes a great column as always, and in the Australian newspaper, he focused in on how just 34% of Australians believe the government should be re-elected. He says the entire question that is at the heart of any election, but this one in particular is, do people believe the government deserves to be re-elected? Now, let's get to this here where, Linda, if only 34% of people have that position right now and an election would be 6 weeks away, that's a lot of distance to be covered by the Labor Party.
Look, I've always said, Paul, on your show that Labor is the underdog coming into this election. It's really tough in a global uncertainty that we have to win an election under these conditions. Nevertheless, elections are won by the question that's asked, not the answer that's given, right? And so good on Simon Benson for giving, that article a run. But the real question is, would Peter Dutton actually do a better job than the current Prime Minister at reducing your cost of living? No. Would he do a better job, Peter Dutton, given that he tried to introduce the GP co-payment as a person who's trying to save Medicare? No, he would not. Would Peter Dutton do a better job of supporting communities with the things that they need, a better education system, more jobs, a strong economy? No, he would not. So this election is going to be about communities in Australia asking the right questions. I know we've got to run. Matt Canavan, do stay safe. I got a text from a Queenslander this afternoon with a photo of a case of Forex and toilet paper, and I did think, go Queensland. Only Queensland can handle a massive storm in this way. We hope you're all safe.
Good, well said. All right, Matt, obviously that is a central question. You've got to be confident that if people, the majority, are nowhere near, does the government get to be re-elected? But the point is, and I, got some angry texts about my editorial last night about how the opposition is starting to fight this fight. Do you think that that case has been made, or people have just told you up front that they're willing to change?
Well, we've got to make the case, Paul. It's up to us to do that in the next few weeks and months. Simon's stats right in the sense that it gives us, we've got the chance because of that. We've got the chance because this government has clearly dropped the ball and hasn't managed particularly the cost of living crisis Australians are living through in the last few years very well. We've got too much government spending, too much red tape, and we've been taking in too many people into this country, and all of those things have exacerbated the situation facing Australian households. So we've got plans to tackle all three of those things. That's what we've got to get out there and sell. I don't think we'll just be resting on our laurels. It's tough to take down our first-term government, and as much as Linda and the Labor Party wants to take the underdog status, the reality is winning government from opposition after just one term is very, very hard, and we would not be favourites because of that.